So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Come on in here. Oh my goodness, there's only 13 minutes until I have my next client call today, so that means this show is 13 minutes today. You know, it's okay. It's a crappy day anyway. I've been told, okay, Adam said I should have a crappy day, so we're going to talk to Adam here in a second. Well, all right, welcome. It is the Daily Boost. It's me, Scott Smith. By the way, you guys have been kind of limited on your Instagram messages. Hey, Scott Smith on Instagram, or Scott at dailyboostpodcast.com. Got to do your part. You got to send me a note and say, what's happening, man? Or whatever you want to. It's cool, but I'd love to hear from you. But Adam was on this Inner Circle call today, and Adam, I said, dude, I'm just going to put you on the show. You can ask the question yourself, and then we'll go from there, okay? Go.
You can have a crappy day, can't you?
Am I allowed?
It's your podcast. You can say what you want.
I can say what I want? So, okay, so so today what you're saying is you want to hear me do a podcast having a crappy day.
Not tomorrow, but at some stage.
You want me to make it, you want it to be an authentic crappy day.
When you are having a proper crappy day, don't hide from it. Just say, guys, I'm having a crappy day and I want to have a good moan. And hey, fantastic.
I'm having a pretty good day today, so I don't think today could be the day.
It doesn't have to be today.
Come on, say something to make it a crappy day. Go ahead. Get me mad.
All you Floridians are all the same.
Oh, well, you, man. No, you're right, man. I'll go along with that. That doesn't matter to me. No. Okay, tell you what, Adam, the next time I have a crappy day, I will do a podcast just for you. And I'm going to blame it on you if that's okay.
That's fine.
Thanks, Adam. Adam's from South Africa. He's a hot mess. He knows it, but he's a good hot mess. Crappy day. Okay, so here's the deal. I honestly don't think I can come here. First off, I don't have too many crappy days. I do have them. Poopy days, if you want to call them that. I don't know. Oh, mommy, he said poopy. But the thing is, I don't usually have them. And I can't even imagine coming in here in a really bad mood and passing that off on you. What would I do with that? I mean, I could try. But what I thought I would do is instead do what I always do, which is, I know it's a disease. I turn the frown upside down, right? I just kind of do the happy thing. I get optimistic really fast. I thought, well, maybe I could pass on some of the ideas that I use and I use with clients all the time because I help them quite a bit, and maybe how to have a happy day when you're not having a happy day. Gray skies are going to clear up. What's that? what was I got? Well, I don't remember what show that was from. You guys got to tell me that, okay? So sometimes you do have a bad day, right? Sometimes you do. I've certainly had them. And sometimes they last for months. Have you noticed that? It's crazy. We've all had those. We had bad days that have been bad months and bad years. Every single human I know has them. It just happens. If you're not human, maybe you haven't, but most people here are human on the show today. So mostly bad days for me are just in the moment for the most part. Now, something has happened. It kind of throws me off. Could be tech. Could be a conversation with somebody. Could be a bad night's sleep. Could be a 90-year-old driver in my lane. And this time of year in Florida, we have a bunch of them. It wasn't that long ago. I said, the old people, get out of my way. And then I realized, I got gray hair too. I've got to be careful with this. So how do I get through it? How do I do this? When I have a bad day, we all have bad days. How do we do it? Well, let me tell you this. A bottle of bourbon sometimes does a trick. It does. People say, don't say that, Scott. Well, the truth is, it does for the moment, right? It doesn't do it long term. Absolutely. Yelling and acting out with people too. People you love, really doing mean things to people you love. It does work in the moment, doesn't it? Can you just go with me on this? Just admit it. It sometimes feels good. It makes you feel better, right? It's not the right thing to do, but see, that's Scott logic. Got to go along with it because it's true. You don't like it. No, Scott, that's not how you get happy. You better believe a shot of bourbon sometimes makes you happy for the moment, right? No bourbon today. Not for anybody, okay? But does it fix it? No. Well, yes, it does, but for a while, but not forever. So what do you do? Well, here's what I do. Well, first, if it didn't kill you, I mean, seriously, if you're still alive, I guess it's not that bad a day, is it? Now, it might feel like it because sometimes it's like, I'd rather be dead. But I'm just saying, if it didn't kill you, it's probably not that bad a day. I've heard some people say things like this, like, God, they're so bad, I just want to end things, meaning they want to end a relationship. They want to end a job. They want to end a project. And yes, sometimes they want to end it all, but really seriously think about it just for a second. You know, if it's all foobarred anyway, you may as well give it a shot and see what happens, right? And then if it can't fix it, you know, and that's my opinion. That's what I always do. It's like, well, that kind of stunk. Let me see what I can do about it. Turn around, march right into it, and see if I can fix it. And 9 times out of 10, I can, because at least we're doing something about it, right? So that's kind of where we're going to head here. So let me run down a couple of ways that even on a bad day, in my view, you can fix some of these bad days. You ready? Number 1, get grounded. And what I mean by that is about what's really going on, because it's never as bad as you think it is. Oh, yeah, you're a whiner like everybody else. You're going to make it sound really bad. You are. Oh, it is, Scott. It's terribly bad. It's not as bad as you think it is. Ask anybody around you. They say, well, sometimes they'll say, yeah, man, dude, that's pretty bad. But most often, they won't say that. See, life is confusing. It goes both ways. Like reading the Bible. You can get anything out of it you want to. Same thing, right? Get grounded in what's really going on. Once you do, it's either really bad or it's not that bad. And it doesn't matter if it's really bad or not that bad. You can do something about it. And usually you'll reframe yourself pretty fast. When I talk to clients and clients call me and they say, Scott, man, and my clients don't bug me. But if they need me, they contact me. And my first thing is to get them grounded. Reframe everything. To give them perspective again. So that's the first thing you can do. Number 1. And number 2, you can find a path out. Even if you don't know how to fix it, just try, okay? Figure it out. There's a good possibility you won't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I'm trapped in my aloneness. I'm mad. I'm upset. It's a bad day. I don't want to get out. I don't, but I need to, and I want to, but I don't really want to. You know what I'm talking about, right? You might feel like you're the only person who can fix it and you don't want to. It's not fair. Why do I have to fix my bad day? Maybe you feel like you're the only person who can fix it, but you have no idea how to fix it. And now it's a real problem. I'm the only one and I can't. Have you ever been that way? You feel cornered on a bad day and you know in your heart and soul, would somebody just take care of this for me? But nobody can. Oh, that's a bad day. That's a lonesome day, but that's a powerful day too. That's an empowering day. Now, I know a lot of folks I'm talking to now have figured out how to kind of bust through that stuff. I know that's what I do, but there are some people right now, many people listening that are going, my goodness, this guy is saying exactly what I feel. That's how I am. I'm the smartest man in the world. No, I'm not. I've had a lot of bad days. I'm good at talking. I'm able to tell you this stuff. A verbal processor, as somebody once told me. I told that to my wife the other day. I'm a verbal processor. She goes, you just talk a lot. We're both right.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hi, this is Zoe Deutsch.
And Nick Robinson. Our brand new movie, Voicemails for Isabel, is all about those little moments that feel like the universe is looking out.
Feeling homesick, then your sister calls.
Hearing that perfect song exactly when you need it.
Please stay.
Sometimes life rigs things in our favor, like learning about your new favorite rom-com, Voicemails for Isabel. Now playing only on Netflix.
Number 3, bad days can also feel hopeless. And without hope, you feel unempowered, don't you? You feel fearful. You're scared. So the trick is to find something to hope on a bad day. Something just to move you forward. It can be so simple. I find, like, we have our grandchild, Evan. He's almost 7 months old. He's so cute. And I'll look at a picture of him, and he's just so cute. I can't look at this cute little kid with this cute little picture and not feel a little hopeful. I just can't. There's so many things. I can look at my dog. That unconditional love that comes from your dog, you know, wagging that little butt. He's an Aussie. He doesn't really have a tail, so he's a wiggle butt. You just can't look at that dog and stay mad and still have a bad day. You can't do it, can you? So find just a little bit of something you're grateful for. Just something somewhere. There's nothing, Scott. It's a bad day. My world is coming to an end. What am I going to do? You're an idiot. Hey, you found my podcast, and I know you're mad at me right now. You're like, wait a second. This guy can't be this upbeat. I am not this upbeat all the time. I'm not. But I do deal with it. I do. I just flip it. Listen, I got bad clients. I'm on the internet. No, hang on. I don't have bad clients. I fired the last bad client. Boom, out of here. But I am on the internet, and that means I get bad people. Read my reviews someplace. People hate me. Who is this dude babbling all the time? But he makes some sense. That's kind of cool. You know it. You write a bad review, and you wish you could take it back because you said bad stuff about me, but then later on the day, you said the dude's right. That makes a bad day sometimes. Do you think it's easy to be a guy that does a podcast out to thousands of people all over the world and have a couple of people who are having a bad day push your bad day off on me? Somebody's going to complain on this podcast. You made my day bad. I listened to your podcast. You didn't make my day better. You talked about bad days. I don't like it. You suck. Gotcha. By the way, you can lean on your friends too. You can. You have friends? I mean, real friends. Friends that judge you. Scott, that's bad. You shouldn't judge anybody. BS. Friends should judge each other. You have to judge them. It's called be judicial. What do you mean by that? Why should you judge your friends? Well, here's the thing. If you have a friend that says, I will just put up with you with anything you do, it doesn't matter. That's not real friend. But if somebody is a friend that you value and they understand your values and you break your values, say you're married and you decide to go fool around and your friend says, man, just between you and me, that ain't a friend, man. A friend is one who says, dude, what are you doing? Okay, that got me off on a tangent there. But I'm right. Again? That's at least twice in one podcast. Crazy. Friends, lean on your friends when you're having a bad day. That's what they're there for, right? They want to help you. I get it. I don't like it sometimes. It's funny, my inner circle that I talk to, these guys are so cool. And sometimes they corner me. They actually cornered me this morning. Not in a bad way. They were cornering me because, I made changes to the podcast here in the past couple of weeks. And they're like, man, this thing's on fire right now. You are back in the game. You're really loving what you're doing. I said, yes, I am. And they went on for a couple of minutes, just kind of, reiterating what I had done and how much they're enjoying my energy these days and how much I'm just so invested in what I'm doing and just loving it every single day. I tend not to ask them because I'm like the boss of the room. It's my inner circle, so I don't want to lean on them. And sometimes they just stick their nose in my damn business and give it to me. That's what friends do. But tell you, if you got a community around you, and I hope you do, I joke that when I die, there's going to be a very big room with a lot of people. I have a very large community. Didn't used to. I usually would just do my own thing. But now with the church and all the friends I have these days, it's going to be big. We're going to have to rent out a big arena, I think, maybe. Hey, a guy could dream, right? To some extent, everybody in my community, even you, have my back. Unless you hate me right now because I'm speaking the truth and you don't like me. That's okay. You'll like me later. When I'm dead, you'll certainly like me because you'll go to the funeral and you'll say all the good things because you don't want to say the bad things in front of a crowd. It's common. You know what it is. I want to have a funeral someday when people say good things because they mean it, not because they feel like they have to. That's a thought right there. Oh, yeah, sometimes I still pout, by the way, but I know they got my back. Finally, the obstacles are the way. Oh, I'm not nearly done. This show's going to be, we're going to be long today, maybe. Obstacles are the way. That's a Marcus Aurelius Stoic philosophy quote. You see, obstacles make a bad day, right? They're not things as you avoid them. They are the actual path forward. The challenge itself becomes the transformation. Okay, how about some random thoughts as we wrap this show up? Stand up, take a step, repeat. If in doubt, if you can't move yourself forward, just stand up, take a step, repeat. Once you're moving, everything will change. This too shall pass. It will. Sometimes I go to church and I wonder about these church people. I say, I like the church, I like the people, but I wonder why they feel so much pain. Didn't Jesus say he wants the joy in him to be in you? That's what I thought. I take him at his word. I just take it. Fine, I'll be happy. I think you should too. Be happy. You know why? It drives people crazy when you are. It's not stress. It's called pre-happiness tension. Remember, life is a hot mess. Grab a spoon. Enjoy it like ice cream. When life gives you lemons, squirt them in your enemy's eyes and then make margaritas. I don't solve problems. I distract myself until they go away. That's genius level happiness, gotta tell you. I didn't write all that stuff, but I did say this. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I say to myself, okay, dumbass, you know better than to feel this way. You know what to do. In fact, you just did a whole podcast telling people what to do, so I know you know what to do. I just made that part up. So get out there. Get your butt out there and fix it. I'll see you tomorrow.